Good morning, good morning, good morning, social media world. Shout out to the Dagger Squad, Facebook, Periscope, all you great people out there. I hope you are having an awesome morning and you are off to a great start. But even if you're not, let us just encourage you this morning or someone on the panel. Get you ready, get you up, get you out, and got you thinking in a positive space because it's super, super important. I ain't got up, did my thing this morning, all of which I'll talk about in a minute. Let me go on and give a little promotion and shout outs real quick. Make sure you go to my channel. It is my name. Hit that subscribe button, watch a video or two, hit the like button, and make sure you don't forget to press that notification button. It is that important, okay? Working on those subscribers, working on some viewers. So, maybe somebody can be influenced or maybe it can help them get to a place where they've been trying to get. And so they just need little words of encouragement, a little inspiration based on these last 42 days. Oh man, can I tell you guys are just, well, let me not go there. Make sure, listen, if you're looking for a virtual trainer, you're in the Jacksonville area, or you just need somebody to help you with a meal guide and workouts and accountability. And this Body Fit is there. You can hit up on Body Fit Institute and you can be virtually expired. They go live or she goes live. You want to kind of get an idea of what she's about. She goes live every Monday, I think through Thursday, 7 to 7 p.m. So you all can make sure that you hit her up, listen to some of the content, get you some tips. Maybe you just want, just to be amongst people who are striving on and on a good path. And so maybe someone that you want to connect to. If you or yourself have employees, maybe you started a business, maybe this pandemic put you in a space where you had to do it for yourself. And now you've done so well, you've done so great, you have to expand. And your employees need training. You never want to take in consideration that someone has potential or understand and know what they're saying, especially based on an interview, right? You want to create a culture in your business. You want to make sure that you keep your employees in line and always have them in some type of training. Do not let them get complacent. Hit up Janisa, whether you participate in her program, where you leased and ran her program, or you want her to create a program specifically for your culture or your business. She has something called employability and job skills, customer service training, right? She's trying to get you to stay in compliance, business compliance, but most of all, ensure that your clients are reflecting your vision, your values, your culture. Then we have Dynamic 3D, of course, same idea, same place, virtual training, in person training. If you're in the area and it can be done, he'll come to you. You can go to the gym, however you want to do it, right? Well, all the services are kind of just focus on core training, calisthenics, make sure resistance training. If you want personal, it needs to be geared up specifically to your needs. You need a nutrition guide plan, meal plan, however you want to work it out. And if your strength is just not there, he has the smoothies on deck, sea moss, and particularly the gel, the raw. Get in where you fit in, the soap, whatever you're trying to enhance. I'm sure the product is there. Also got some capsules as well. So that side of the spectrum is taste the discipline. And as you can see, a lot of people hit me in my inbox last night. Yes, shipping is available. Yes, you could get it in the half a gallon, the 16 ounce, the gel, the soap, the capsules. Make sure you go to Shopify 3D. Uh-oh, I said that wrong. Oh, that is not right. That's what we said. Okay, I'll fix that. It's Shopify, it's dynamic 3D dot myshopify.com. I'll correct that. Make sure we got that on point. All right. Make sure you hit that scan. There's a whole bunch of flyers out there. So just hit them up if you're interested in that type of training or you want to indulge in the product. And of course, You got myself, Land Professional Solutions. Man, my motto is just invest at least one time in 2021. Um, get your business in order. PPP is out. I've been really swamped. So I apologize if you're a new client, you're trying to reach out. This time of the year, the first quarter of the year, tax season, pandemic has pushed us in a whole bunch of federal funding programs, and it's just, you know, I can only do so much, but I got hired help. So, hey, we'll get these applications out before the 10th, making sure that people are able to get the funding that they're looking for, that they want and they need. So yeah, let's get it in. All right. Again, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification button, right? So that you can get me to 1,000 subscribers so that I can go live on YouTube on my phone whenever I want to. Okay. So I am super uh you know what? Well, let me greet my panel. Hey, good morning, Janisa. How are you?
Good morning. I'm well.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Good morning, Dynamic 3D.
Good morning. Good morning. How you ladies doing this morning?
All is well. So our topic is this morning is don't give up. You only got one life. Don't give up. So this morning I got up. I thought about it. 5:45. The alarm goes off. I look up. I look at the alarm. I hit the snooze button. I don't go back to sleep. I just kind of like lay there. And at that split second, uh, it was you can skip today, right? You don't really have to do this. You ain't even feeling it, right? What's the purpose? Why are you doing this again? It was like you there, you moving. This is kind of way you got out a little bit yesterday. Felt pretty good, moving pretty swift, right? Getting in and out of a high vehicle, kind of, had you feeling some type of way. Wasn't really afraid to walk on those little tile floors, kind of made it to your destiny of what you wanted to do, how you wanted to do it. And for that moment, not right now, not right now. Yeah, early, almost messed me up. I For that moment, it didn't even last very long. For that one moment, I was like, I laid there for an extra 5 minutes, and I was just like, hmm, okay. It's like, you know what? You better don't let it happen. Don't let it happen. Is that important? I'm telling myself that, like, don't let it happen. And there's this song that always come to mind. There it is. Hold on. I wanna just read the words. Hold up. I'm gonna get it. Good morning, Tasha. And I said,
Good morning.
I laid there and I had gotten back. It was pretty late because I was tapping out. I was tapping out about 6:37. And I told Chinese, I said, whew, can you go in there and give me some coffee? Cause I ain't gonna make it. I really need to go to sleep. Like this is the time I really start kind of tapping out ever since I'm doing this early morning thing. So she went and got it and I kind of got a little spark or whatever. And, you know, the mentor Sherry, listen, shout out to Sherry Sweets, our big sister out there. Man, if you don't have at least one of your mentors that you could just kind of look at and how they move, and get inspired off of that. But then for them to be at a place where they are, and then them saying, when you ready, I take you with me. Listen, that alone right there causes you not to give up. But anyways, so we chopped it up a little bit. So I was like, oh man, we got to stay out a little later. So I, at that point, I was sitting there. I was like, child, you go in and get my jewelry because I ain't getting out the car. I'm about to I'm about to take that 10-minute snooze, right? Because I was just like, But anyways, we had to go in and step out a little bit, and it was very fruitful, right? So even after all of that, I was super, super exhausted, and I couldn't go to sleep, and I played a song on the way home, Work It Out Part 2. It's kind of got in my spirit, try to get back in a groove, whatever, and I still couldn't fall asleep, and I hit up one of my homeboys, and because I knew they work overnight shifts, and it's like, hey, just chopping up, acting crazy. And then I was like, oh, I can't fall asleep with it. But anyways, I said, man, I gotta get up at 6. It's cool. But when I got up, I was like, I guess I went to sleep in a little funk or whatever. I got up, but I was like, oh, I don't want to do it. Not that I didn't want to do it because, not that I didn't want to do it because I couldn't do it. I was fully energetic. I could do it. I was just having a moment. So as I laid there at 5:45, between that 5:45 and this 5:50 time frame, I just don't because I just had a moment and I was just like, I ain't doing it. I ain't going to the garage. It's cold outside. I'm not going. And I just kind of laid there. This song popped up in my spirit. I'm gonna just say the lyrics, like because I'm going there with there's someone that's watching. I'll do my best not to get emotional. I'm gonna read these words, and I know you're watching, but I can't call your name. But this is for you, sis. Right? I know where you are in that whole spiritual space. So don't look at it for that what it is. Look at it, listen to these words for encouragement to get through. I haven't been specifically in that space, but I could tell you that where I am and what I've had to maneuver through, to me, was just as detrimental. So these are the words, because I don't want to prolong it and make it seem like I'm just dragging things out on purpose. It's a song by Dwayne Woods, and it says "Let Go." And so if you watched my live this morning, you probably heard me trying to sing it. Not trying, listen. So those are the words in my spirit. Those are the melody I had, and it just encouraged me. So I don't hope, because I know you are inspired by my movements, but I want you to really stay encouraged with yourself. And it's two of you all out there. And so if you could pull on my strength and energy, if I could give it to you, it was a reason for me not to let go. So I had to play this morning because I know the journey is having an impact in more ways of one with others. So when I have that 10-minute moment of, you know, you all, the names, the voices, the words I read from you resonate, and you give me strength. So while I'm impacting your life, you're impacting mine. And for that, I want to say I'm greatly appreciated for it. So it says, I couldn't seem to fall asleep. There was so much on my mind, searching for that place, that peace, but the peace I could not find. Said, so then I kneeled down to pray, praying, help me please. But then he said, you don't have to cry because I'll supply all your needs. As soon as I stop worrying about how the story ends, that's a key point. I let go and I let God, and you could place that word with whatever you want to. Don't get hung up. Okay? Don't get hung up. Let God have his way. It says, That's when things start happening. When I stop looking at back then, I let go and I let God have his way. There's so much going on. Sometimes I can't find my way. And oftentimes I struggle from day to day. So I have to realize that it's not my battle. It's not my battle to fight. I know that if I put it in your hands, that everything will be all right. So as soon as I stop worrying about how things will end, that's when I let go and I let God have his way. For whatever is word, whatever keeps you, that one little voice that you hold on to when you get, as I do, that 1 10 minute of or the thought of what you're dealing with begins to kind of cover up the positivity or the good vibe that you had to try to deal and go through what you're going through, and you're searching for the peace. Ah, got hold on. I got another lyric for you. I got another. I there's a when these authors write these songs, they coming from the depth of their soul because it's something that just kind of like, people just kind of like when you're in that space, these things come out and they surface, these words surface, um, and it just, you could only either read it or hear it. You can only read it or hear it. Cause peace, many people are searching for peace because some news is detrimental. It changes your life. And no matter how much people say, just pray about it, it's gonna be okay, it's gonna work itself out. You in the midst of it, and it's like, how? Just take a moment. That's why there's other tools out there that will help you get through it, whether you're reading it, whether you're hearing it, right? Whether you partaking in something, you want to you want to be able to create a methodology that you can tap into when you have those moments. Is that important to you? Because what you're going through is no walk in the park. There's no easy fix. You have to create a process or allow someone to guide you. That's why Miss Body Fit is here. That's why Dynamic 3D is here. That's why Trinisha has specific programs. That's why Tasha picks up people and transport them to other places, because support is that necessary in those different areas. So Kirk Franklin says, it's this, give me that joy I can't explain, that extra peace that would ease my pain. I want the love that would never change. Too many people, you're looking for that. Like, I have to inspire myself this morning, because there's a place, there's a moment that's surfacing that doesn't need to be there. And what's weird is that, you don't know when it comes, but when it does, for that split second, you have to have a methodology that pulls you back in. And for me, I have these specific lyrics that just drops in my spirit, so to speak, or that brings back to memory. And so this last one I just shared with you. Hey, listen, don't get hung up. Don't get hung up on these, don't on a religious fashion. Take it for what it's worth and allow it to resonate in your spirit, so you can have something you can resurface in your memory to bring you out, so that you can have enough strength to go through that situation. I had to wake myself up with these lyrics this morning, get myself down those stairs. Says, I almost let go. I felt like I could take life anymore. My problems had me bound. Depression weighed me down. But God held me close so I wouldn't let go. Says God's mercy kept me so I wouldn't let go. Say I almost gave up. I'm right. I didn't make this personal. I'm right at the edge of a breakthrough, but can't see it. The enemy really had me, but Jesus came and grabbed me and helped me close for whatever is worth, whatever's holding you close, whether it's your kids, whether it's a significant, whether it's an atmosphere, whether it's a place, the institution, hold on to what's holding on to you. It's that important because it's going to keep you so you wouldn't let go. You got to know that. It says, so I'm here today because God's mercy. I'm alive today because of his grace, because he kept me. Whatever's keeping you, replace those words. Don't get hung up. Don't get hung up on personalities. Don't get hung up on other people kind of. Don't get hung up on what you think it is and what it's not. That's not important to you right now. What's important to you is that you're living and you're living life fully, abundantly, with excitement, with activity. That's what works. So when I had that moment, that burst last night of movement, ah, it took me to a whole nother of what I'm gonna be doing. Felt good about that. Mm. Since I almost let go, I felt like I couldn't take life anymore. My problems had me bound. Depression weighed me down. Don't let it kick in. Don't give up. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your visions, your missions, your objectives, your plan, your strategy, your supporters. Don't give up because those moments exist. They arise. They play here. There is no I I just do this to do that. A split second can make a lifetime of a difference. Consistency matters. You have to be so consistent in your strong points or your strong moments that when weakness surface, that it snatches you back. So in the moment that hope is kind of trying to seep out of your pathway, you get snatched back. Don't give up. There's a it's been it's been 4 years. 4. And in the midst of that entire time, it's it's one of those thoughts where I say, this was an interesting journey. So when I get those inboxes and people said, how you doing it? I was looking back through some memories and I was like, wow, not a whole lot to really say. It's just wow. But I could tell you consistency, keeping your eyes on the end result and pulling on those external forces, igniting those internal forces to experience what you want at the end. How do you want to feel? Is what you're going through so hurtful, so bad, so mind boggling that you can't even get to the journey or make this or take the initial step or start. Get you some support. Get you some support until you can snatch yourself up in that moment and continue on. It's only been day 42. And if and I can tell you there is no I'm not looking for the quick fix because I'm wanting to enjoy the experience. I'm wanting to enjoy the journey. I want to be able to pinpoint the moment so I can identify the how and execute and follow up and revisit and mitigate. I want to do that. So I take my time with it. So much so, I put myself in under time constraints so that now I'm on a let me see if you can do this in a timely manner type of deal. How far can you go? Is it really working for you? Talk to myself. Most people say, you talk to yourself? You talk to yourself? As long as you don't answer, I'm talking and I'm answering. Because I could not get to where I am if I did not talk myself through it. When support is not here and it's not reachable, it's unattainable, I have to pull myself out. And I'm telling you, I'm telling both of you, create yourself a method, a pathway. Only you know what to put in the space. You only have one life. As we ended the article yesterday, Dynamic said something pretty cool. I think he said something to the effect of, and I'll ask him to repeat it because I'm probably going to mess it up. When the article ended, write your own obituary. I think he said, well, anyways, when I get to him, I let him say it. But anyways, to me, paraphrasing it, it was how you living it right now, how you living your life right now. Write your obituary. How do you want to, what your legacy? The article talked about leaving a legacy. How do you want to be remembered? If you give up, the last moments might be all that's remembered of how you just gave up, how you let the last breath of you just ease out of your body with no real joy, with no real peace. You know, Kurt said, give me that joy I can't explain, that extra peace that will ease the pain. I want the love that would never change. Ah, what does that feel like? Do you even know? So when it comes near you, are you hear it? Does it make you feel some type of way? Is that the feeling you want to keep? Is that the one you want to embrace? How are you going about looking for it? How is it coming into your pathway? Do you even see it? Do you recognize it when it does? So you embrace it, you hold on to it? Or you just kind of like, one of my lines, like, listen, don't give up. Good morning. Good morning, Tasha. I go on and on. I'm at a space. She must be driving. Good morning, Jashawn.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
All is well. You got any comments?
No, but I love all those songs. And when I'm feeling bad or feeling like I need to get up and do something, that's what I love. Ty Tribbett. I think that was the last one you did.
That was Kirk. That was Kirk. That wasn't
Oh, it was
Ty.
Kirk. My bad. Yeah, beautiful.
Good morning, Deshandra. She's probably in the gym getting it in. As usual, working hard. Good morning, Chanisa.
Good morning.
Any comments?
Not really. I was just sitting there listening like, wow, you know, been there, been in those moments a lot. Some more, sometimes more frequent than I would like to be, but right, you hold on to whatever it is that get you through, and you get through it. keep your keep your eye on the prize. Keep your eye on the goal. You know, if you're trying to accomplish something, you know, like you said, what's your purpose? What are you doing it for? Keep your eyes on where you're trying to get to that end result. So yeah, everything you said was like super inspirational, and I'm like, Tasha, I love those songs too.
Thank you. Hey, good morning, Dynamic 3D. Not sure if you in the gym or in the position. You want to make a comment? Okay, so he's probably in the gym as well, either training or doing his thing. So I hit these points. The topic this morning is don't give up. So one of the first notions that one of the authors put out is failure. Sometimes people give up because of failure when they reach obstacles or they get into a place that seems like it's not going to go well. They kind of get afraid, uh, you know, of what's not going to happen. Sometimes, coming to this place of where you may not come. I can remember doing this morning. I did some leg raises, and I can remember unable to do that. I remember, I had so much strength on the right side that I would just lift with, you know, effortless, just lift that leg, whatnot. But when it came to the left side, I would just like mentally, I was trying to push, I was trying to get that leg up in the air, and I would think, and I would maneuver the muscle a little bit here and there, and it just wouldn't go. And I would just try and try and try. And I would just lay there like the trainer would be like, get the leg up there, get it up there. And I'm like, and I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, it just would not go. And I would just be like, you don't want to know what I would say. And I'd be like, oh my goodness. So I just like, just give me a minute. So I would, at this point, I would need assistance. This is super important on your journey. Got to be able to open up and ask for support. If someone is opening up to you and asking for support, if you can't give them the information or be there to give them support, have the resources. Share with them the resources. Guide them, lead them. That's what the two trainers here for. To guide and lead you to get that extra strength. I knew I needed help when I couldn't do it. I was like, I'm gonna be able to do it on the right, but I'm gonna need your help on the left. But then when I get the help, I have to feel like you got me. That's the part. So whoever you have in your circle, whatever you're doing, you gotta know that they got you. When you're dealing with life, when you're dealing with something that really, you don't want to fail. You don't want to get to the point where you be like, oh man, the ultimate just happened. That's what I did not want to happen. But if you got support there, if you're feeling a little secure and they go to support you, you like initially in the beginning, you might not have that. You might not be all in. You might not be buying into the help or the support. It might not be all there. But once you get you get to the place and you're like, okay, they got me. I can try to do it. Then you work that strength, whatever you're working on. Work it. The first time it may fail at it. The second time you may fail at it. Third, fourth, fifth. It might be months. Use your support and work on getting stronger and stronger every time. That's what I had to do. Cry if you have to cry. Push through. Push through. Use the support as a moment of, okay, I got help. So let me give it all I got. And all you got might not be a lot. But at that moment, if you felt like you gave 100%, you good. Keep doing it. Keep pushing away at it until could do it on your own. That leg raise used to be excruciating. So I went from the human support to the resistance band to the other leg helping, the right leg helping the left leg, to, okay, a few counts on its own and then get help, to bam, bam, bam. Worked its way out. It's been months. If I would have just given up at that point, at that time, when it felt like I just kept needing help, kept needing help, kept needing help, kept needing human help, mechanical help. And if I would have looked at that moment of failure and gave up at that time, I would not have the progression I have now. So mentally, I had to make in my mind, use the support until it operates effectively and you could do it. And so at every moment where it just seems like I was giving up and not doing it, possibly to the support, then in my mind, I knew that I was putting forth a lot of effort, that I was trying to contract those muscles. I was working on the mental thought of tell it to move, tell it to move. So it took months. It took months, right? But I was persistent, consistent. I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna just keep grinding. I'm gonna just keep working. I'm gonna just keep working on it. And it didn't feel good. It hurt like hell. It hurt really bad, excruciating pain. Didn't have to get up. I didn't abuse it in my mind. And then I have to get up and I have to walk on it. Oh, not doing it. I didn't want to do it, but I push through it until I got some pretty good strength going right now. It's not 100%. It's not. But I'm able to maneuver and do a little bit more on it to keep working on that strength. What are you working on to help you in that weak area? It's better to try and fail than not to do it at all. Just means you're working on it. You have to keep doing it until, I know you guys watch these little videos here and there where this person is, this is what with the little girl and her dad's coaching her. She's jumping the box. She's trying to get up. She's jumping and she just keeps going till she finally done it and she celebrates. That's where you are. Keep doing it. Change those eating habits. It's all inclusive. You hear the trainers talk about it all the time. It's all inclusive. It has to be a total change. I fought it. By you, baby. So I love food. I love that Louisiana food. I was like, I got to figure out how to keep this going. But guess what? The more I kept it in my daily eating regimen, I stayed at a standstill. Could not break those numbers. Could not get the results in the physique that I was looking for to give me the motivation to keep going. Because I was holding on to things that couldn't go into place with me. That's something you gotta let go because it can't go where you're going. It can't be a part of this temple, this dwelling place. It doesn't, it's something that if you bring it with you, it's gonna mutate and cause another problem. So you gotta cut it off. And keep following you. Gotta cut it off. You'll get successes along the way. It'll come along. Keep working at it, keep grinding. And that's what has happened. Just kept working on it, making a way. Make it happen. Make it happen. Make it happen. Starts with the early rise in the morning. Get up, do something about it. And at that very moment, you have that thought that I'm just going to give up. I'm just going to give up. Don't do it. And that's why you have to create those benchmarks in between and celebrate them, because you're gonna be reminded of the last moments. You gotta continue to pursue. You gotta continue to travel the road. It works if you work it. So I was maneuvering yesterday, and so now I'm very mindful. When a trainer give guidance of, if you're walking in the canes, look up, don't look down, heel toe, advance your foot forward, coming down the stairs, right, left, left, right. Get used to it. Put it into practice. Be consistent. Work it. Can't be around you all the time. You gotta do it on your own. You gotta have some initiative. You gotta take advantage of what you've been trained to do and do it. Don't be this person, I know, I know. Although a million people said, Mo, put them damn sunflower seeds down. I didn't want to. I didn't know another alternative to keep me going or to give me that little when I'm in the midst of doing some work. I probably just didn't want another alternative. And I would go, then I was like, okay, I won't buy the big bag. Got a little sassy with it. I ain't gonna buy the large bag. I'll buy medium-sized bag. Then I was like, okay, I won't buy the medium-sized bag. I'll buy little bags. Then little bags, I'd buy like 5 or 6, and I still indulge in them. And it's not that the guy and girl gave me different information than anybody else did. Is I'm in a place now where I see the results. And if that one thing that everybody on this panel, other people have suggested and recommended seem to be the last of the Mohegans of things I'm partaking in my mouth that will hinder the rest of my physical results, then I had to sit and think to myself, how can you travel this journey and make such great progress and hold on to something? I think Justice said it in one of the earlier shows, and cancel out every damn thing that you're doing. You go through training, you getting, you are working those muscles and mentally, working those starts, you're getting encouraged, your trainer is pouring into you, you're being encouraged, you being guided, and you're working on everything. And then you go to Pops and buy some damn sunflower seeds and cancel it all out. And even though you're getting good results, you're canceling it all out. So you're starting all over. And so even though you're getting a peek of what it's like and what it feels like and how you could do it, you can't get over the bridge, because when the draw string goes up, you getting caught on it. So you boom, now you gotta wait for the barge to go through and let back down and allow you to roll. You get caught again. Wait till the barge go through, let it down, roll. You get caught again. Why? Because you keep participating in something that's stifling the growth. Change your eating habits. Don't change them for diet. Change them for a lifestyle. It matters. Your results are always going to come out flawed or with variables that shouldn't be there because you didn't go all in, and it shows. You know when you get there, because people start calling you, they start inboxing you, they start sharing with you what they see. Because obviously you're not seeing it in yourself because you keep canceling it out. Give it up, but don't let go. Give it up, but don't let go. If what you're giving up is going to cause you to let go, you need some external forces to surround you. You need some surroundings. Because at this point, you still need to lean on someone, and that's fine. Lean until you get it right. Don't lean and them have to carry you. Lean until you can get it right. Every now and then you gotta, okay, it's like going through those things with the lower things, right? You walk it through and it's like boom, 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 boom. You know. Now if you want to go through life the entire time like this, unstable, you know, hey, maybe that's what you like. But if you want to just, you see those things and you could just walk that line of success because you're putting everything into practice. Obstacles could come up. You pull out a tool that you grabbed along the way to get you there. If it's unidentifiable, you reach out, you seek out support. That's what I had to do. That's how I get to where I am now. I feel pretty good. I'm not there yet because I have a constant reminder that if you don't stay consistent, you could easily go backwards. Easy, just like that. Not a whole lot of effort to go backwards at all. So it's continuous. My buddy, my coach last night, he says, I'm not going to stop taking my vitamin C's and my zinc, my calcium, along with my sea moss products. I'm not going to stop taking this. Seems more as a lifetime. I said, yeah, I feel you, man. It is. So bring those tools along in your life that you know that don't do it temporarily. And I think, the 4 years lasted so long because I was doing temporary things. Once I got to a level of strength, I let those things go. And all along, those things had to come with me. A lot of people like to suggest to talk about people are in your life for a season or for a reason. Some people are there for a lifetime, and if you need them and if they get you or encourage you to where it is, whoever it is, family, friends, whoever you put that stamp on that. It may not be, some people sometimes take that out of content. It may not have to be totally presence of thereof, but a phone call away maybe, right? Just to, as a particular doctor that I reach out to, and, I don't have to go and visit her all the time, but I know if I call Dr. Willis, she's on it. She's gonna get what I need. I know if I pick up the phone and I call my battle, Sherry, my big sis, from a female veteran's perspective, she own it. And when she knows she don't know, she'll call somebody and direct the resource. That's important. Who do you have? Who do you call? It's important. It doesn't have to be there all the time. Hold on to your support. If it's work, let it work. It's so important that you need it so that you don't let go. And if you need it, say you need it. Share that. I need you. Don't let me go. Because even in the moment that I got it and I'm doing it on my own, I'm looking and I'm watching and I'm reaching out and I'm going through your page and I'm checking it out for that burst, that moment of burst to say, okay, I got it. Or I'm working on that phone call and I'm sending that text because I'm looking for that encouragement so I can go. Those people are important. Hope you got one. If you don't, you get one. And some people don't always share who those individuals are and how, and that's fine. You can do it however you get it how you live, as long as it causes you to stay persistent, so you can get to your end goal, so you can create new goals. Last night I had a moment of a burst of energy of, oh, I got a new goal now. Can it be attainable? Can I get there? In my mind, though, I was like, oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm going to work towards this. Oh, yes, definitely. Definitely. Because I can remember a moment of, I ain't never gonna be able to do that. Might as well just embrace where I am. I absolutely can't stand still. I gotta be able to travel. I gotta be able to move around. And I gotta be able to do when I'm ready to do it. I just got to. And at that moment, I was ready to cross that water now. I'm like, hell yeah, sign me up, shit. I'm going to hell. Put me down. And the only reason I can have that attitude and behavior because I didn't give up. I was right at the edge of a breakthrough and couldn't see. My problems had me down. Depression weighed me down. But he held me close and I didn't give up. So I'm here today. Listen, if you want the testimony, if you want the feeling that I have, don't give up. It's there. You're going through it. You know it. Everybody sees it. Don't give up. Hold on to the strength or the support that is carrying you. Don't be dependent on it. Just hold on to it. I want to lean on you, but I want to be upright. So I don't want to, and I have to have you. I have to have you. I want to be able to, just need you to touch me just a little bit. Let me feel your energy so I can drive on to where I need to go on to the next course. Just every now and then, just, I got it. Ignite a little something in me so I can drive on every now and then. Just need to feel your energy. That's it. I got it. That's where you need to be. But I'm not sure where you're going to get it from. You got to identify that on your own. But you want to be upright and you want to be able to go for it. And then you need that energy from somebody that goes, when you get it, does it ignite you? Shit makes you feel so good. You be like, yeah, whoo, man, this is awesome. This feels so good. Okay, I got it. I'm going. Not going to give up. I'm ready. That's where you want to be. And it makes it easy to maneuver. You still got the issue. It's still there. But for that moment that you get just a little, I just need you to touch me just a little bit. And I'm on it. I'm gone. Get to that place again. Just need you to, one more time. Because I just want to be here. I don't want to be dependent on this thing. So this morning when I got up to work out, I'm already at that place. I'm like, and said, what am I gonna do? I said, I'm gonna work on standing for a longer period of time. And I'm gonna maneuver with it. So I'm gonna do these little leg raises. I'm not gonna do just the onesies. No, I wanna do 3 movements. Do something that's normal, that you're doing a daily. Dynamics OG says that, I want to do things fundamentally. I want to do things that's normal that I can do in everyday life. So I got to work at it. So when I get down there, I'm going to stretch it out a little bit. And then I'm going to stand up and I'm going to do these leg raises. Back to back. Back to back. Switch it over. Back to back. And my pauses in between each leg is not going to be prolonged. It's timed out for that. Let's go. Let's go with some consistency. You got it. You got some strength. Let's make it happen. Brace yourself. Find a posture. Find what works. That's what I'm doing. So you got to do whatever it takes for whatever area of life that you're working on. Get some consistency. Be persistent. If you fail, do it again until it actually works. It's that important. Don't give up. It's your life. Anybody got any comments? Success is around the corner. Let me read this for you. It says, if only you knew how close you were. If only you knew how close you were. If only you knew what an impact would be for one more phone call, one more interview, and just one more late night of working on your passion. Often we give up far too soon. We can't see what the future holds for us, but we sure can strive for our dreams. Success is around the corner. Go ahead, Chad.
Oh, I was just gonna say I don't know exactly who you had in mind when you started off, but I just wanted to say that all that you said was very inspirational to me. I know I needed to hear that. I needed um to be able to take in what you were saying today because I'm at an impact. So um I just want to say thank you. I said I don't know who it was for, but I know it's for me. So thank you.
Anyone else? So, hey, listen, guys. It's going to work for your good. There's an end goal that you're working on. And I want to see you get through it, achieve it, and those results be something of celebration. So set the example. I am super ecstatic that I've set the example for many. Listen, high five and shout out for all the phone calls and the inboxes. You only have one life. High five. I'm the journey, it sometimes it takes a minute, for people to be transparent, be genuine, and know that you actually inspire. You guys encourage me. You encourage me. So I truly appreciate the phone calls. Like, I'm getting calls from people. I was like, wow, you know what? You guys make me want to just keep going and get to it. And take my time with it though. So shout out Chanisa. I'm glad this was inspiring to you. So that just means there's more people out there. There's more people out there. Surround yourself with information, with the nutrients. Always go back to the activity that you're participating in for the long haul. You got to make it work for you. It has to work. You're not going to see the results unless you go all in. You got to go all in. Lean, but don't be dependent. Lean, but don't be dependent. When I started this journey, I was dependent. I had to be. Because where I was at in this fitness stage, I couldn't do it by myself. I had to be dependent. I had to feel the energy. Here I am. And still to this day, have a moment, but have a way to get out, create that methodology, stand by it. It's necessary, it's important. Till it gets to the point you're setting examples that you didn't even know that actually existed. Gives you more encouragement to drive on and do what you need to do. So I don't want to prolong this. It's been an hour. I appreciate you all out there in social media world. I definitely want to continue and remind you there's more inspiration out there than just me. There are individuals who are putting plans in place to help you because they know that you're seeking help. Miss Body Fit, the Body Institute at gmail.com. Hit her up. You probably hear much from her this morning because she's grinding. She's keeping herself in shape and doing what's necessary so that she can help you. Those are the people you want in your corner. Those are the people you want guiding you. What are they doing for themselves so that they can inspire you? She wants to help you with your meal plans, your workouts, your accountability. She wants to push you to limits that are worthy, that you recognize that are worthy. Hit her up. The sister's doing her thing and she want to transfer that knowledge to you. Monday, during the week, 7 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Look her up on Facebook. Look her up on YouTube. She's doing a podcast, a live stream. She have friends and panel members available with her, and they're giving you out there, inspiring you. They're sharing true transparency of what it took for them to get to where they are. And they just want to help you. So reach out. Miss Body Fit. I'm going to do pass all the stuff up. Then you have, if you've gotten your business, maybe you're being active and you're going places, you're expanding. Chanisa Brown, CB Johnson Enterprise, employability and job skills, customer service training. Everybody needs a little refresher every now and then until your new butterflies coming out of high school, undergrad, grad. Listen, you looking for quality professional training, call CP Johnson Enterprise. That's what she do. That's her thing. There's the number. That's how she can be contacted. If you're looking, hey, listen, you want to get that body in the shape. You want to work on your core. You want to be able to do type of calisthenics that can help you maneuver from day to day. You're looking for some one-on-one little guide on nutrition. You're looking for a product that it feels good, it tastes good, and actually kind of gets you going the way you need to go. Tap into the Taste of Discipline, the dynamic 3D smoothie bar. Got it in strawberry mango, strawberry mixed fruit, pineapple mango, green machine. Yes, it can be shipped. The smoothies can be shipped. The gel can be shipped. The soap, the capsules. If you're in the Columbia area, you can always pick it up. When you put your order through on Shopify, let me give you a quick tutorial real quick because I've been asked these questions of how this works. Quick little tutorial. When you you put in dynamic 3d.myshopify.com, right? The site comes up. Okay, got the contact information again there. You can scroll down. You just want to call. Some people like to call. Some people like to share. There's the price list, right? There's the flyers again. It's how you can be contacted. It tells you what CMOS is all about, all the different minerals. You can go to the catalog. You click on the catalog. These are all the smoothies, right? So if I was going to order Green Machine half a gallon, I would click on it here. I would go to add cart, go to view cart. You don't have to go through PayPal. You can hit checkout. Put in your email or your phone number. It's going to ask you for delivery method. If we're sending it to you, we're shipping it out, you click ship. If you're picking it up, you click pick up. You put who you are. You put your address. Put continue the shipping. Price comes up. Shipping fee gets added. Continue the payment. If you want to leave a tip, go and leave your tip. Put a note. That tip is for Mo. You're going to kill me. Right? Keep it going. Put in your card information. Put in your shipping address. If it's a different billing address, then click there, change that up, and hit pay now. Bam. Products will show up. We'll get them, and we'll take care of you accordingly. Okay? Make sure you're doing all your orders through Shopify. All right? It will help out tremendously on the logistics side of the house. We get the orders immediately. So you could go through the catalog, as I stated, all these products are able to be shipped. This helped me with my journey. You want to know why I share it all the time? Why? Listen, I started drinking the smoothies. I was doing it on the weekends only. I switched from the weekends only to, I was just doing the 16 ounces to purchasing the half a gallons and doing it all week. Then added some gel to that equation, right? It comes in the purple or the gold, right? Then I went from the smoothies and the gel to using the soap. Some of the sisters out there aren't able to use the sea moss tea tree soap, but we have the sea moss by itself. That's just as beneficial. Okay? So there it is. Okay? Total transformation. All right, you all. We get on out of here. I hope someone got some information that will help them, inspire them. As always, it's only one life to live, you guys. Don't give up. Peace, power.